All right, hello everybody, and welcome to SLB server number 2. For those of you who don't know what SLB is, Squad Line Battle is when competitive teams sign up individual squads to play together. Should be pretty interesting. Let's see how all these guys work together. It can be a little crazy sometimes, you know, different teams have different strategies, so sometimes they work well together, sometimes they don't. We'll see how balanced this is. There goes the clock. The curtain has dropped, I should say. And you can see here comes the Allies coming in from over here. Germs coming over here. Both sides pushing towards Win 7 pretty hard. Nobody too far north. We got one truck pretty well loaded, but it looks like he's heading this way. Germans, let's see. I actually have a loaded truck right there to the north. So we'll see what they do with those. In the meantime, oh, sorry. I play with this turned down, so let's go ahead and turn it back up. Rockets coming in. Doesn't look like anybody's hit anything so far. That one was fairly close. You got Nomegs up there. Perfect hit from the rocket. Nomegs is the only survivor. Look at that mess. I don't know who fired that rocket, but what a perfect shot. Let's take a look at the map. Who's got points? Who's got points? Who was it? Or no, he's over here. Who was it? Who was it? BXB, looks like. Yeah, there he goes with his next rocket. Well, if it wasn't for that nice rocket, he would have been the first kill. That's a fair exchange, though. A truck for a death. I'll take that. Take that every day. Got a Puma right up front for the Germans. Got the P4 just a little further back covering him. Truck still trying to push forward. Almost catches a rocket. Strafing run coming through. The Allies have a pretty good hold on the circle here at Win 7. Things looking pretty good for them so far at the start, especially with that beautiful rocket. Just can't stress that enough that that was just a beautiful rocket. Rockets still going back and forth. Tanks lighting up the house. Strafing runs going through from both sides. Nalscott trying to get his squad up close. Not as close as Wataha though here. Wataha. Starry. Looks like it should be pronounced Starry. Either way, Allies, nice firm hold here. Let's take a quick look at the map, see what's going on. Allies swinging actually further north. They're going to get hit in the flank here in the next few minutes. Those guys are pretty far off. 4th points. Moving towards the center, so this fight should spread out pretty well. Let's go ahead and back this camera up. See if we can't get a better view of this. You've got Rat Squad in war. DD. I think DD is part of war, right? Pretty sure DD is part of war. So you got Rats and war making their way up the center here. A couple of guys from war down here to the far south trying to use the smoke to get in here. Allies did take the capture point. Germans will have to get some OPs back up. You got Stifler down here right below us. He gets his OP up there. That is a dangerous spot. Oh, there we go. Thing's not doing what I want it to. If he gets his OP up down there, that is a dangerous spot. Germans still trying to make their way up. Stifler getting rockets going right above him. I don't think they really realize that he's there in that bush, but once those smokes are gone. Who's this here? Das Calitas. I do see a tank fight going on here below us between the P4 and the medium Sherman over there. Medium Sherman backing off to fight another day. If he doesn't get keyholed through that barn, I don't think the P4 can see that. No, he has turned his gun. There's a garrison right here. R2 having slipped all the way around, just narrowly missing that garrison. Let's see if he can get it with the next one. And he got it! Nice shot by R2. Well played. I'd say it to him, but I don't want to, like, breach protocol. Alright, things are stabilized here now. It does look like the Allies are starting to make their way towards the north. We've got some guys that are slipping through. Pathfinders, Finance Bro goes down. Gets shot in the back by Lawn. A couple guys slipping through, but Allies a little boxed in. I mean, This is such a hard point to push into, though. I mean, like, they're kind of boxed in, but they're boxed right into the defense point. And they're spread far enough north that unless the Germans are able to break through the center here, Allies are looking pretty strong at the moment. A couple of guys slipping through for them. We still got some squads that are making their way around for the Germans. This squad that was hitting the flank up here in the north, starting to be contested by this garrison up here. Couple of guys from Wharf on Ansbro spawning back in up here. Here comes these, you got Panzerjägers fighting each other up here in the north. Panzerjäger going up against Panzerjäger up here. Smagus and Ver. Is it just Ver? It is just Ver. Smagus and Ver. Parallel hedgerows from each other. Both having the same idea. Smagus might be able to get around to this garrison, though. R2 spawns in. Does it light up, though? Is it lit up? It is lit up. R2. Oh, he's watching you. He didn't shoot. He's going to go for the garrison. He's going to go for the garrison. Retro is, like, screaming right now. The garrison's lit up. He's going for it. I don't know if he got anything with that. I'm going to have to assume that there's like a garrison mark there. Smagus gets both of them in the back, though, and that's a dead garrison. He should be able to get that unless they get him with a strafing run or something. I know it's a long one. Bear's kind of headed back that way, but that's a long ways. I think he's going to get that garrison. Let's head back down here and see what's going on down here in the south. I mean, it's such a far away garrison. Even if he gets it, they'll get it back up. Germans making a pretty heavy push here in the center, trying to break their way into this southern trench. You can slip through the barbed wire right here where Leslie is trying to get through. Ismas is trying to stop him. The smoke is so thick they can't see each other. Ismas laying low. Stifler's still in his bush. You got him and Insulin. Insulin, what's your name? Insulin Bandit. I like that name. Strafe and run comes through. That looked like the German. No, it was Allies. Kind of looked like German play. Yeah, they did. So he got that garrison back here, but they've already got it back up. Kind of figured what would happen. It's in more of an exposed position. There is some cap pressure going on at Legrand. Let's shoot up to Legrand and see what's going on up here. Not a whole lot. Let's take a look at the map. There was a light tank that was in the zone for a minute. They're just going to force some callbacks, though. That's going to take off some of that pressure they had going on. They had a pretty good push going on here in the front with some guys making it up to that trench. Does look like they managed to clean most of that up, though. Das Calitas goes down. Stifler still holding in the bush. Rock's going out from Seco. Charlie with the MG. He's pretty close. Pretty up close with this MG, so we'll see how long he lasts. Not very long. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous to use an MG that close. You'll notice that a lot of these MG guys, they'll set up like way back here or way back here. They'll just find themselves a rooftop or something and light it up. I don't know if he got any kills while he's at that position, but Charlie goes down, and then over here, the Allies still just holding incredibly strong. Bombing run going through. Should clean a couple of these guys up, but there's still a bunch of them in this house here. Should be able to hold long enough. Counter bombing run coming through, going right down the row. Is going to clean all of these guys back up. Some of them should make it in. Oh, DD Ritalin makes it in, and that's about it. That was a hefty bombing run. Some of these guys are pushing up through this smoke. Might be able to make the trench, but there's already infantry pushing up for the Allies. And they should have this pretty under control. Null Scott now making his way towards Grandpa's house. Got Warshade here. This is kind of the key, man. If you want to get into Win 7, you've got to take control here. Like, you have to control this whole grid up here, and then you can swing down around through Grandpa's house and start taking the trenches. If you can get guys here and start threatening these trenches, it'll help, you know, like, it'll force them to have to look that way. Like, they'll have to turn this way to deal with that, and then your guys on the front can start putting their pressure. That being said, man, German push decided to just pull some tanks in and go for the front door. I don't know if they'll be able to get their infantry in here. We'll see. I don't see. Where are the tanks for the Allies? I see a half-track coming out. I see a light tank up to the north. There's not a lot going on for the Allies' tanks. Rockets going off on that P4. The second P4 pulling up. The first one does look like he is hurt. I can see some smoke coming off the front of him right there. Hold on a second. Why is my highlights as target only? Highlight, oh. Yeah, thought something was weird. Sorry about that. Now I can see the tanks better. Those P4s supporting each other well. The one tank is pretty damaged. Could use an engineer or something. I don't know. They're holding pretty strong. They got anything else coming up? Airhead coming down. I just saw that on the map. There is some cap pressure going on at LeGrand, but I don't know if it's going to matter. The Germans breaking in here pretty good. Allies getting a few more spawn-ins. Nalscott did indeed make his way over to Grandpa's house. He can take control of this position. The Allies won't really have anywhere to push back in. Once it's in their control, they'll have to push across the wide open fields to get back into Win 7. The Germans almost have this completely captured. Here comes the half-track. Nostgot and Fishstick. Oh, Nostgot, look around. Nah, he got you. Here comes Charlie with the MG running in there. He wants to get up into one of them windows. Spin goes down. The half-track is live. There's the capture for the Germans at Win 7. There's another spawn-in right there from at least one squad. There's a garrison because I see two squad leaders. They should be able to get their OPs back up if they're fast. Don't just run away. They ran off and got killed. No OPs are able to go down. Just this one back here. The Allies now looking like they're going to have a really hard time getting back into Win 7. That was a very well coordinated tank push by the Germans. Something just went down up here to the north. Is that just a truck? Just a truck. One of the P4s is pushing up towards the north, towards Grandpa's house. The south P4 gets taken down. I think Warshade might have actually got him with a rocket. Truck goes up over here, but the half-track is still alive. Massive spawn-in by the Allies. Half-track potentially saving the day on this push. They do have a supply truck out in the open. Looks like somebody killed the driver, but the truck is still active. If they can get somebody back there to drive the truck back up, they should be able to get a garrison back up here. They could even reposition the half-track then. Okay, so there will be no supply truck. There no garrison. Here comes the P4 pushing around. Should be able to get a shot on this half-track here in just a moment. Oh, there goes the half-track to the P4. Nice play by the crew here. Johnson, Oezu, and the Swarm. Rockets coming out from I Got Deal. I got us deal. I don't know. I can't find you. Ooh, nice rocket though. I think he's out of rockets. Just running at it now. More rockets coming in. That's a nice rocket there from Smear 52. More spawn is coming in from the Germans. It looks like a lot of their guys have run away from the circle here. Let's take a look up towards the north. There is a tank, a light tank coming in from the back. There he is. He's gonna get this garrison back here. He's gonna drive right into it. Oh, I thought he was gonna drive past it for a second, but the tank turned. He spotted it. Garrison goes down. So they do have a tank there on the backside. They got a recon squad back there. There are supplies coming down. Jabba Lucas is right here on top of it. And the supplies are going to be like right here. Jabba Lucas spots the spotter, Hunter Jeff. Likely we'll see those supplies come down. We'll see in a minute if they can get that garrison up on the backside. In the meantime, using the spawns that came off that half track as well as the new garrisons that they managed to get up, The Allies making a significant push here on Win 7. They've managed to take back control of Grandpa's house and the trenches in between. They're starting to push some guys up in longswords by himself up there by the trench as an AT for the Germans. Just laying in the trench with a Kar 98, still getting the kills though. Just running past, heading towards Grandpa's house. Pineda right there. He's actually in a decent position to fire back at these guys. I think he's shooting that fish stick right now. Here comes Critical. Running up behind him, should be able to hear those footsteps. Oh, look at that. There's like a glitch in the world right there. That's weird looking. As I back off, it gets worse. Anyways. Critical right up on longswords. The Germans are starting to pull this back. They got a number of spawn-ins back here on their garrisons. Most of this push has been cleaned up. Fish stick up close. Might be able to have an OP somewhere nearby. There is an airhead on the backside of Grandpa's house. Dry Them's up on it though. The airhead goes down to Dry Them's before he can be taken out. There is a supply bag there though. Should be able to get a garrison up there. Does have 100 supplies. There is a 76 now pushing up into the fray. Up here to the north, take a look at the map. Up here to the north, does look like the Allies are holding pretty good. Since this attack's been cleaned up, let's go ahead and swing up here and see what's going on up here. Looks like things are holding pretty good up here. There's a handful of guys that are swinging down from the north. Should be able to find the spawns. Is it really... Where's the garrison? I wonder if there was a garrison here a minute ago, because it seems like the German garrisons are pretty far away. I know we're really far from the point right now, but a northern garrison for protection. I believe Stary is actually looking the other way. No, he's shooting at R2 right now. Flare goes up, R2 goes down. Ooh, Stary goes down. Got taken down from somebody further back. Reinforcements now pushing up. There should be some more spawns on his OP that was there at the church. But it does look like the Allies are swinging down from the north pretty hard right now. I don't see anything up to the far north, really. You got... Ole's just killed somebody in a truck up there, but that's recon. They're not going to be able to do much with that. There was a spawn in back here at the chapel. They're right on top of the OP, though. Stary spawns back in time. Agnum gets somebody. They're all down. The OP is still, like, right there. I can see it. Didn't realize how zoomed in I was. Sorry. Alright, let's shift back down to the south, see what's going on down here. Here in the center, the Germans got a pretty nice hold on the buildings. Looks like they're just holding guys back. Some long-range fighting going on here in the middle. Some of these guys pushing north. Trying to stop that attack's coming down through the chapel now. As they're starting to get pushed down. There is another push going on over here on the front door of Win 7, but the Germans still have firm control of Grandpa's house, can shoot flank fire across all of these fields. You can see it right here. Shali's up in this window right now with the MG. Ooh, gets Deathface. Deface. Warshade. Oh, there's a spawn in. Did he spot it? Oh, he's lighting him up. See, this is what I'm talking about, though. Shali with a beautiful window position right there, elevated. Just have to be careful one of them sharpshooters don't get a hold of him, but he's just lighting up this OP that just spawned, completely locking down this trench. These guys are getting shot from the point as well. And this front door push does not really have much of a chance. They're gonna have to take control of Grandpa's house. Here comes the 76 pulling up. Might be able to help control the building, honestly. Should be able to keep Shali or any other machine gunners out of those windows. Looks like he's more focused on the point, though. Where are the tanks for the Germans? We have... That does look like a heavy. Does SLB allow the Panther? Probably not. I'm pretty sure they have more old school rules. Sorry, I didn't read the full handbook. I just read the streamer stuff I needed to read. I want to make sure I had all the logos and everything that are appropriate. Plus the extra logos I always throw on because, you know, makes me look cool. At 76, might be able to get in a position to get a shot on this Tiger. Not really where he is. You have to position further north. Up over here. Let's go take a look at what he's doing. Yeah, you have to like pull up into the open to even be able to see that Tiger. Now he is starting to look towards the north. Yep, starting to light up Grandpa's house. These guys are making a push towards it. You got Ver and Crowell. Oh, Shooty McBoom takes a shot at Ver, but gets taken down from further back. Shally now in the other window, lighting these guys up to the north. Man, Grandpa's house, such a strong position. Has a bunch of windows to choose from. It's a nice big house. Good courtyard for spawns and OPs, garrisons, everything. Such a strong position. Allies now pressuring it really hard. Shally in the house alone now. Oh, bud. I want to get your knife out. Oh, Biomisak gets a pistol kill. He comes up from behind. He's now up here with Shally. Ver is in the house with him, too. Here comes Pineda coming up behind. Critical in the house as well. Oh, man. Pineda coming up the stairs. Oh, Biomisak goes down. Shally spots him, but not fast enough. Allies now have taken control of Grandpa's house. Rocket coming out from Shooting McBoom, trying to hold out. King of Curry's bandaging up. DeFace right there. Comes around the corner and gets him before he can finish bandaging. Things looking really secure down here in the south. There's just this big fight going on at Grandpa's house here, man. Shally again trying to move up. Really close for a machine gun. Eastmass jumps in the trench, gets taken out by Shooting McBoom. I don't know if the shooting... Pretty sure he got him with shooting, but could have been a knife kill. Not 100%. Allies have taken control of Grandpa's house. The 76 back here is damaged. Looks like he was dueling with the Tiger while that was happening. I do hear a bombing run coming through. Looks to be an ally bombing run going across the trench. Where's the counter bombing run? Not up yet. There is a... red zone garrison up here. Does look like that Heimdall is right on top of it. Likely we'll find that. That was a decent looking bombing run, but I don't think it took too many guys out. That Tiger has pushed way far forward. Oh, he gets a crewman through the hedgerow. Falcon now in the 76 by himself in a very, very dangerous position. Here comes the Tiger. It's just pushing right out. He's going for the kill. It's almost like he knows. It's almost like he knows he got the crew. Talabroski crawling. Oh, they do allow Panthers. Okay, and there's the Panther down there. Talabroski is in a dangerous position. Between two tanks trying to machine gun. And the 76 is damaged. Tiger catches a rocket, but it's not going to matter. Don't get too close, Talabroski. Oh, the 76 goes down. Talabroski goes down as well. Looks like he got taken out by the driver from the Panther. Tiger looks like he's going to back off now. There is a nice push going on by the Allies, but they lost all their tank pressure. There's two heavies here for the Germans. Should be able to clean pretty much all of this up. We'll see how the ATs react to this. Do see some rockets. You got DeFace right here. Must be out of rockets because he's not shooting at him. They do have some guys up in here, but not that close. You got Dos Calitas is up here. Has an OP in the trench. Could bring his boys back up. There's another OP up here in front of us as well. Just open the map up. So they got a couple of guys up in the trench. A couple of OPs up in the trench. Could still keep their pressure up. Tiger is just backing off. He's going to repair up and reposition. There is a couple of guys. No, it's just Prisma over here. Prisma goes down. As I say, there was a couple of guys, but it was just Prisma. So the Germans not really threatening Grandpa's house from anywhere. Let's take a shift our way up here to the north. It looks like The Germans are trying to get some pressure going on at Hill 5. You can see they're attacking the guys that they were attacking the center with at Win 7, Rats and... Where's War? War was with them too. War was pressuring the center really hard. Never play, running around, trying to clear the house. Steezus is down. Grandma's house now being pretty threatened. Yeah, you got Grandma's house in the north, and you got Grandpa's house to the south down there. They don't live together no more. Wait, we don't ask what happened. Nalscott by himself over here. Oh, he spots him in time, takes him down. Nice, some fast shooting by Nalscott. Oh, gets Windrunner as well. Then gets taken down. Sounds like he got shot in the back by lever play. Beauty McBoom running past the house. Lever play just laying low in the house, shooting people from time to time. There is a fight going on up here, but the Allies are holding them back. No breakthrough in the center either. There is a squad that spawned in right here. Just got wiped by Norvald, who pretty much has eyes on that OP. Oh yeah, that OP is 100% compromised. Back down to the south. The Allies making a steady push down the trenches from Grandpa's house. In spite of the tank disadvantage here, they're still doing very well. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the Allies tank. They got a heavy coming out from the south spawn. Heimdall still like right on top of this garrison up here. I don't know, like I feel like he doesn't even know it's there, but he's so close to it that they don't spawn on it because he's lighting it up the whole time. Where is it? Where am I? It's over here. Wait. Where'd Heimdall go? Am I blind? Where's Heimdall? Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. I'm not sure what that's all about. He must have like just... No, he's moving. Is he like glitched in the ground or something? Sorry. This is... Are you down here, Heimdall? Are you in the abyss? What happened to you? I hear a precision strike. Is that back here? They tried to precision the 76 way back here. Looks like they did. He's damaged too. Another tank coming out for the Allies. All right. We will forget about Heimdall for now, and we will get back to the action. Over here on the front lines, looks like the Germans have retaken the trenches and are trying to take back control of Grandpa's house. Allies still in control here. Artillery coming down right on top of these Germans as they're trying to make their way across the road. It's a rough one. It's a rough fight over here. Lots of smokes everywhere. Both sides just straight up pushing right into each other. The Germans get the better of that exchange. Got a couple of guys going around the back side of the house. Might be able to find some spawns back here. They're in the house, Talabroski. Look out, buddy. Oh, no. Talabroski was on it too, but Stifler clears the house. Sorry about the crazy camera work there. Tried to make it look cool. Instead, I just made myself dizzy. Oh. Some fighting going on here at the house. Looks like the Germans have, for the most part, taken control of it. You got DeFace is still in here on the far side of the house. So you got to, like, crawl through the floor right here to get into this part of the house. So as long as he just sits here and covers that hole, they can't get to him. I mean, they could satchel it, but... Oh, he just crawled through the hole. He's going to go back. I wonder if he'll get Stifler. Does he get Stifler? He does indeed get Stifler. Stifler goes down. And the house is still contested. There is a handful of guys who are still up in the zone for the Allies as well. Ooh. A tank seems to know you're there, bud. No, there is no satchel. Oh no, no, oh no! A spawn in on the garrison right as he jumped out of the trench to go after the tank. How very unfortunate for him. Looks like the Germans are going to be able to hold on to this just fine. They are pushing past Grandpa's house. DeFace is still up in there. I'm probably saying, is it Desface? D-Face? How do you spell your name? No matter how I say it, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. So I do hear a bombing run. Looks like it's going to go off over here at Hill. Hill 5 getting lit up. Handful of casualties being taken by the Allies. Germans not in the greatest position to push. Heimdall is still trapped in the ground. Is he admin cam? Is that what it is? Is he a ref? Am I just seeing him like... Is that where he went into admin cam? Is right there? Does mine thing turn? Hold on. Does this thing... No, that's still showing me. No, it does turn. Oh, that's what's happening. He's the admin cam. Hey, it's all coming together now. You guys have just watched a dumb man learn something in real time. Here comes Nalscott coming around the backside. Ver hears or spotted him or something. Lighting up the garrison, I don't know, but he was looking. Ver heading back that way. Nalscott spots him and wins the exchange again. Nalscott, my friend, you are becoming very good at the quick draw. But then get killed immediately afterwards. Alright, they got this Panther over here lighting things up. Shally pushing up behind it. There's an AT making this way. Looks like Shally wants to get up here on one of these rooftops or something. If he can get up on top of this house, he'd be in a decent position as long as there is not too much infantry close to him because you've got Sign right there. What's your name, Sign? Sign. Okay, it's just Sign. It's just going to be Sign. Sorry, Sign. Ooh, Shally takes down the truck over there. Some more spawn-ins from Nalscott, who apparently had managed to get his OP up nearby. Not sure what that was. I think it was supplies. We saw a supply drop coming down a minute ago. Oh! Jamil clears the whole squad. Alright, let's head back down to the south. Does look like Hill 5 is going to be okay. Just DD Riddle making his way up to the point. Maybe he can get the garrison, but... There is some guys from the Allies who managed to get around the backside of Win 7. Slow down the camera. Looks like they just got wiped pretty hard. Got an OP down here. And a garrison. Oh, I see what's going on. They're getting hit from behind. Ooh, Necker getting some kills, getting taken down. Mephisto here in the commotion, heading that way. Miki goes down. Commander goes down. Supplies found by Mephisto. Almost looked like he just did a double take. Like he walked past him and then turned around and looked at it like, oh yeah, we're the Allies. Some more long-range fire coming in from the Germans back here, but the Allies have a pretty nice position here on the back side. It's going to at least draw a lot of attention away from Hill 5 for the next few minutes. I don't think they'll be able to get too much going on with it, not unless they can start getting a lot of front door pressure going on. Now would be a decent time to start pushing. Talabroski laying in the brass. This guy's fighting it out on the front lines here. Dinosaur Nugget making his way up. Tries to get Lawn, does not quite get him. Rocket's going off. Dinosaur Nugget goes down. The Allies still have control of Grandpa's house, though. A handful of the Allies making their way straight up to the front door. They're getting up there on that hedgerow. Talabroski supporting them. They did manage to get up pretty close. The Allies do have complete control of Grandpa's house. They're still coming in from the back side. It's a pretty decent looking push going on here at Win 7. Starting to get some cap pressure going on. They have control of the trenches now. OPs, what do they... Just one OP back here for the Germans. There is a medium tank up in here for the Allies. They got a pretty decent push going on. There's another spawning on that OP, but I don't think it's going to be enough to hold these guys back. Not unless they can get a garrison up. I do see a support. I do see a squad leader. I do see a garrison. Here comes the medium pushing in. Spots the garrison, immediately cleans it up. 2 squad leaders now up in here for the Allies, making their way straight up into the building. Vegasus takes down Mechanic. Mephisto running straight through. Trying to support the push from the guys coming up at the front door and getting Snus-Doggo. You just got Biomisek up there inside the grain feeder. How do you get up there now? You gotta, like, get on this wall, right? Like, you get up on this wall and then you can jump up there, is my guess. I bet they're gonna have a hard time figuring out he's up there, though, because most of these things you can't get into anymore, is my understanding. So he is probably gonna wreak some havoc up there for a little while. About a third of the way captured here now. Some more spawn-ins coming in for the Germans. Airhead coming down. Looking to be a German airhead is my guess. Defensive airhead. No. No, he's taking that down, right? Yes. Airhead destroyed as an allied airhead dropped just a little too deep. Nobody there to protect it. Does look like the Germans are going to clean this up. It's just this one tank here now. He's going to have to get out of there. He doesn't have any infantry support anymore. The Germans managed to clean this up. Back here on the backside, this garrison is still alive, but these guys are pretty locked in place. Is that a Puma, a truck, half-track? It's a half-track. Germans now with a half-track back here driven up. Tiger pushing up, looking to destroy this garrison that's on the backside of this hedgerow. There's one more spawn in, gets caught by Snus-Doggo. He gets them both as the Tiger comes in to clean up the garrison. Bombing run going through the point now. Pretty sure that's a German bombing run. I think the Allies used theirs not terribly long ago to clear those trenches. That's, I don't know, that seems like that would have been an Allies bombing run. Hard to say. Allies still with a pretty decent foothold. I hear some tank fire going on. They got one tank way back here, 76. Not sure if there's an angle from that guy down there or not. He is repositioning, though. Repositioning so that they won't be able to see each other. So these long-range tank engagements, but they're not really engaging each other. They're just supporting the infantry from far away. Prowl gets himself a kill as he's trying to push the front door. Making his way up in here. Getting himself a couple of kills. Oh, gets saved by one of his friends from behind. Crowell leading the charge. Makes his way into the trench. You got Sheko coming around. Crowell's going to actually go around the building on the other side. Supplies just came down there again. Another parachute. We've seen a lot of red parachutes dropping here. Crowell making his way through the point. Reinforcements coming up from behind. There's the massive spawn-in on the garrison for the Germans. Crowell gets taken down finally. Grenades going off now on the backside of the house. Allies starting to get cleaned up. They had a nice push going on here. The tank's still trying to support them from further back. Artillery now being directed right on top of this garrison. A nice shot from the tank. Cleans up a full spawn-in on the OP over there. Alright. Let's try and see if we can't figure out what's going on. I don't think he's going to be able to hit that half-track or anything. Let's see what the German tanks are doing. You got a Panther repositioning here. It looks like the Germans have a pretty good hold here still. Prisma up in the south barn. As the sniper should be able to get himself a fair amount of kills from here if he doesn't get spotted. He's got the good rifle for it. Nice medium range engagements here. But we get a weapons glitch if I try to lock onto him, so I can't do it that way. Looks like he's trying to get a hold of Nick D. It looks like you just like smashed your hand on the keyboard, man. It probably means something, but that's what it looks like to me. You just smashed your hand on the keyboard, and that's your username. No offense, of course. I mean that with full love. Some people do that. It's like a thing, right? People don't want to have to worry about something as useless as a username. Doesn't actually do anything to help you. Mechanic gets taken down. And the Allies have a pretty nice push going on here on the front door. Lawn and Critical right on top of each other now. Lawn trying to peek around the edge of these hedges. These guys just could poke each other with their knives. Warshade comes around the corner, gets taken down by Lawn. Lawn coming around the corner, gets taken down finally. Critical and Nick D still holding. Talabrowski with the long-range machine gun. Decent field of fire, but mostly just for guys way back there. Machine gunners can see through the trees better than I can. I know that for sure, but... Actually, I think Lawn just went down to him, maybe. Or Critical. I don't know. These, you got Critical pushing in up here right on this OP. The Germans pushed back a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's Talabrowski lighting this up through the trees. There's another spawn-in, throwing out the smokes. Talabrowski putting a few bursts here and there, keeping these guys' heads down. G4 Lima trying to peek. Oh, he's trying to get him. Talabrowski spots him and cleans him up. See some tank rounds. There a tank engagement going on right now? Oh, there's an AT gun right there. I know that. 76, just lighting up the buildings. Tiger not in a position to get a shot at him. I don't. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Gets the hit. Looks like the 76 is going to have to back off. Can the Tiger still hit him? Kind of looks like he can catch the corner of him there. Oh, no, he's turning around. Yeah, jumping out, doing the repairs. Tiger's just going to hold position and wait for him to peek again. Now, Noxum looks like he's out trying to spot that Tiger. A lot of smoke over there. He's not really going to be able to see it right now. And the Tiger is actually repositioned to the south. Or do they got two? No, he's repositioned to the south. The 76 is actually looking for him in the other direction. Oh, did he spot him? Okay, I can kind of see him. Yep, there he's peeking. The 76 is looking that way. Does he see it? Does he see it? Oh, he's out in the open. No, he's fully exposed. That looks like a ricochet. It is not a ricochet. It's a hit. That Tiger is exposed. He's not in a great position right now. The 76 can keyhole him through the building. Should be able to hit him right there through the building. Here it comes. There's the hit. Oh, you got to get that Tiger out of there. He's got a shot on you. He's trying to reposition so that he's safer. I think he can still hit him. I can see the corner. Oh, he hit the fence. The Tiger now trying to just back completely out of there using the smoke, I think. What's he doing? I can't tell. Yeah, he's repositioning, but he's using the smoke. Something just blew up over there. Repair station, I think. Tiger waiting for the smoke to clear so he can get the shot. I think the 76 still has a hot... Oh, yeah, he does still have a shot on him for sure. And the Tiger goes down. The Allies making a pretty good push on the backside of this. Still in complete control of Grandpa's house. They got some guys up in the circle itself. Warshade is up in there. Takes down Vegasus. And Lawn. There's another spawn back there. What is that? Is that the garrison? There is a garrison right there. Warshade making his way around, looking for the garrison. Critical is on the garrison. They spot that it's locked up. He does get cleaned up. Maxcott could potentially put a satchel there, which I think he was going to do before being caught by G4 Lima. Oh, and the medic back here got cleaned up by the Arty. The garrison lives. They were so close to having it. Let's take a look up to the north. We haven't been up north in a while. We got Pineda trying to make his way through the center, trying to slip in here and get an OP up in these trenches or something. He is in the open right now. Longswords gets taken down, trying to make his way down the hedge. Pineda very exposed right now, trying to make his way through the open. Nobody really looking, though. He might make it. Oh, Leslie's gonna spot him. He was so close. Satchel just went off right there. Huh. Allies still looking pretty strong up here in the north. Holding on to Hill 5 pretty good. There's a handful of guys making their way in from the chapel. Scott keeping his boys right on the front door, keeping them in the fight. It's hard to get your machine gunner position back here, though. They could use that MG set up somewhere just behind, lighten things up, but there are not too terribly many elevated positions for him to set up. Like, he could set up maybe way back here on top of this house, where Norvald is. He's already doing, so... Yeah, set up a machine gun back here, but you can get up on this roof. You can get up on this chimney. You probably won't live long, but you can get up there. Norvald. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna have to bandage after that. Ooh, you got a squad coming up behind you, though. Here comes Windrunner. Allies looking to clear out this aggression here. We're down to 38 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. We're already past the halfway mark. We've definitely had some good exchanging going on here. Germans now have completely pushed the Allies away from Win 7. This is wide open and clear. One squad does just spawn in right here on... Oh, why is my camera acting all weird? That was weird. They like wouldn't do a diagonal. All of a sudden it was just like 90 degree only. And Prisma right on top of these guys. Clearing them too. They can't put their OP back up with him right there. Trying to throw out grenades. Here comes Lon around the corner. Dos Calitas clears him out. Prisma now trying to push into these guys. Comes around the corner, gets Dos Calitas and Warshade. Nice shooting by Prisma. Still a traitor, though. I'm just kidding. Oh, no! The 76 goes down. I didn't see what got him at all. The Tiger, I'm guessing. Does look like, yeah. Yeah, Panther. I think the Panther got him. Germans still now trying to clear out Grandpa's house. The Allies trying to hold on to it. Ralskite making his way up, gets cleared out. There is still some OPs back here for the Allies, holding on to this position. The Panther is pushing up. Does have infantry behind him. Not much infantry, and they're having a hard time. There is a lot back there. Oh, but up here in the north, the Allies managed to push through and clear out everything up here on the north side. Looks like they got tired of Hill 5 aggression. They just pushed straight through, and now they're swinging down. They're actually, if they can manage to take win 7 now, they're in a good position. The pressure looked grand. Look at this. They decided to redouble their efforts up here on the north. Windrunner now coming around, gets Shooty McBoom in the back, making his way up in here. He's like right on top of the garrison. He does get cleaned up by Mosaic. Pretty big push coming in from the Allies, trying to make their way towards this garrison. Some of them, though, are shifting to the south as they should be, trying to help protect Grandpa's house so they can keep this pressure going on here. If they can take control of this house, they'd actually be in a pretty strong position to pressure win 7. They'd have all of the elevated positions around the point. Goes the Panther pushing north. Did a satchel just go off here? Is that what I just saw? Kind of looked like a satchel just went off here at Grandpa's house. Clear these guys out of it. Maybe it was the tank. I'm not sure. There is still the OP. There's the spawn in. Here comes Stifler around the corner. Gets taken out by Dinosaur Nugget. The OP will live. The Germans taking back control of Grandpa's house. The Allies try to move right past them, but it's too late. They're already in there. They're gonna have to clear the house again. Dinosaur Nugs could stand to spawn in with a satchel right about now. Gets taken down. There's not much left. Longsword's now jumping out. Gets Max caught. He's right on top of the OP. Gets the OP. 3, 2, 1. No spawn in. I do hear a bombing run. Was there a garrison there? What did we... Oh, half track. And they missed it. It's not active. They precisioned it from the wrong side. They should have precisioned going in this direction. He precisioned this direction and hit the building. It's very unfortunate. That could have been down to intel, though. You know, you never know which side of the building they told him it was on. So this push up here in the north starting to play out a little bit. These guys are spreading out. The Germans are going to start slipping through their lines here in a moment. And I mean, like, I'm guessing that they want to get rid of this garrison that was up here. It looks like they did, but this is feeling very wide. They must just be trying to make their way to the creek bed so that they can get down from there. You've got Hunter Jeff is over here. I heard something. Truck. Hunter Jeff is over here right on top of this garrison. Klazara taking it down. Broken Arrow comes around the corner. But Hunter Jeff spots him and takes him out. Here comes Assault and Shooty McBoom coming around the corner. Hunter Jeff goes down. Klazara hears the shooting but does not turn around in time. What's your name, Assault? It's not Garrison. Assault Shark. Assault Shark. Germans looking very stable down here on the south side. Firm control of Grandpa's house. It's just this northern pressure now. Allies again a little deep. around the back side, but if they can clear this garrison, if Hunter Jeff can get back up there, he will have it marked. You've got this squad coming down from the north, and AT might be able to catch it with a rocket. But it's really open back here, and the Germans are very, very aware that they're being threatened from this side. Shooting McBoom takes down Hades right there. A nice long-range shot, Car 98. I forgot to ask for the live stat so I could turn on the kills feed. My bad. Ooh, King of Curries just got shot in the head by somebody over here. Half-track making his way right into this squad. CR7. Boom! Never stood a chance. Oh, he got cleaned up for it too, but he got the half-track, so it's worth it. Let's take a look further north. I can see there is a supply truck coming in for the Germans, making his way up. Should be able to get a garrison sum up over here, maybe around this trench or something. Definitely making his way through up here. Nobody up here to stop him. There's nothing up here for the Allies. If he gets a garrison right here, and it's looking like he's going to. Where is he going with this thing? Like, I'm curious to see, like, it's like, anything past this center road is such a risk when you don't have anything up here. Oh, he did get a garrison back here, okay. And you've got Nalscott making his way straight towards that garrison that's up there. He might be able to get a garrison up here at the church or something, too. There's no allies over here. They're so focused on the kill. There's nobody in there. There's nobody protecting their back lines. They have a nice line, but there's nobody back here. Just the commander. Win 7 still looking very secure. Where are the tanks? Where are the tanks? Got a heavy behind us. Heavy over here. I think it's just rockets hitting the tank. I think that's what we heard was a ricochet from Sign. Hitting the Panther. The Panther's still helping hold secure the northwest sector here behind the rack line. Northwest of Win 7. Yeah, things are looking pretty secure for them back there. They did get another garrison up over here, so they're in a pretty decent position to start pressuring Hill 5. The garrison of the north is lit up. Come on. I saw you guys, like, running right past it. Shooty. Turn around, bud. Oh. The Germans with an OP. Like, it's like right... Where is his OP? Back here? No. No, it's like... Right there! Like, you can't hear the garrison because of their own OP. Like, you can't hear this garrison because when you spawn in, it locks up. You're so close to it. And you can't hear it. That's crazy. Like, they're so close to it. You should be able to hear that with ease, but... Oh, man. Nalscott's going to be so mad when he watches this. Does look like the Germans starting to clear this out up here on the north side. Allies they're still pressuring here in the north, but they're starting to get pinched from both sides. They're probably going to get cleared out of here in the next few minutes. 28 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. We're really starting to get down here now. Prisma making his way up here towards the north. Again, he's got the good rifle. Decent for these medium-ranged engagements. Takes down Hades. CR7 goes down. Visage goes down. I think there's an OP right there, but yeah, Positiverain. Heading straight towards it. Should be able to see it. He's heading right that way. Yeah, there it goes. Cleans it up. 3, 2, 1. No spawn in. Allies still have at least one squad here in the center. And they're still trying to break into Grandpa's house down there. You got Warshade right up on it. Maybe able to satchel it. He is an AT. But in the meantime, Nalscott has made his way all the way up to Hill 5. And this northern sector just looking wide open. Looking so exposed. Oh, Niall Scott just walked right in the front door. Oh, get the knife kill. Get the knife kill. Nah, he went for the headshot. Here comes the commander. He heard that. Niall Scott's on the garrison. Should be able to take it down, I think. Garrison destroyed. Spin does get him, but then he goes down. Niall Scott's OP will have burned because Sagaria. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm sorry, Sag. I can't do it, man. I can't say your name. It's physically impossible for me to say your name. King of Curry's now up in here. The Allies now pushing desperately back towards Hill 5, knowing that there is guys in the circle. But the Germans with a nice position. Hey, forgot to plug my laptop in. Shoot. Oh, 1 second. I have to plug my laptop in before it dies. It's at like 3%. Oh, I didn't think this through. I went camping this weekend. Hold on, laptop. I'm coming. Ah, I'm getting stuck and wrapped up in cords. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm sorry about that. All right. Let's take a look at what's going on. It does look like the Allies managed to clean this back up pretty good. Yeah. Nice and stable. Let's take a look at the map, see what's going on. There is a handful of guys. Supplies coming down. That's got to be German supplies, right? Like, you can't build that deep as the Allies. It's got to be German supplies. The Allies did manage to push back down into the chapel because of that garrison up there. That garrison is saving them right now. All this northern pressure that they were catching is being cleaned up because they had a garrison that didn't get found up in the north. How very fortunate for the Allies. Oh, Hades got cleaned up by somebody. Looked like he was trying to shoot Rat Squad over there in the back. Let's take a shift. Let's shift back down here to Wind 7. Let's see what's going on down here. Yeah, Wind 7 feeling pretty safe. There's some tank battle going on down over here. It does look like this Tiger is a little bit forward. Engaging with the 76 over there. Next shot should win. Oh, ricochet. Come on, who's gonna get it? Oh, another one. This Tiger is in so much trouble. Here it comes. Oh my goodness, he's still alive. I can't believe it. Is Broken Arrow repairing him? Is that what's happening? Oops. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, Broken Arrow must be repairing him. Another ricochet on the 76. Oh yeah, Broken Arrow gets taken down, but the repairs are going on. These guys just shooting the crap out of each other. Okay, here it goes. The Tiger now gonna have to back off. Tim jumping out in front, trying to make sure that he gets shot with the round instead of the 76. 76 backing off. What an interesting tank fight that was. My my mini cam button got finger got. I put it on my mouse button. Thumb was getting tired holding that down. Such a long tank fight. It looks like 76 is going to reposition now. He doesn't have as much support going on. You got Broken Arrow over here repairing up this Tiger. There is a nice push coming in from the Allies trying to take back control of Grandpa's house, though. If they can win this tank battle, they might actually be in a pretty decent position. And they've got another 76 right there as well. Rockets going. got that repair station. Got the repair station, so we'll see what the 76 does. They're still repairing. All right, let's shift back up to the north, see what's going on up here. I hear a bombing run, and I see an airhead in the air right there, so... Bombing run about to go across here at L5. It's a little early. Should get the garrison, though. It's going to get the garrison. Spin is still alive. Still a handful of guys here, though. No nearby infantry to support this airhead, and the bombing run was very early for the combo. We'll see if it gets spotted, though. The bombing run, the sound of the bombing run might have covered up the airhead. I don't know. I think the tank can see the shadow. Spin heading straight towards it. It's a dead airhead. That's going to be it for that one. Nice bombing run, though. Got the garrison, took a number of those guys out. Looks like these guys are starting to catch it from the allies who have managed to set up shop in the church over here. Got Ritalin coming around the backside trying to clear him out, but there's a lot of infantry here. He does get one of them. Here comes Finance Bro, spots him, takes him down. The allies looking pretty stable here at the church. Should be able to hold this position. They still got this garrison up here to the north. They've got a spawn in here on this garrison right as Spotter. So, yeah, you just Spotter. I can't say her name. Oberhop got him. Lighting him up now. I think he saw the garrison, though. Here comes Madam. Matim. Madam Magna. I don't know what that rocket was all about, Shooty. That garrison should be pretty safe for now. R2 up there on the silo. Can I lock onto you from this far away? Can. R2 up on the silo, now just watching, waiting for these guys to run out of where that garrison is. Does Shooty spot him? I think Shooty's just waiting for another spawning is what he's doing before he moves. There's some allies that are swinging up here towards the north, though. It looks like they're going to use the cover of R2 to push around and take out that garrison. Shooty just went down. Allies being pressured at the church now. Germans trying to push them out of there. They do have some guys around the back side. Both sides have people infiltrating their lines at the moment. There is a squad leader back here, though. They got Ver back here, an actual squad. So he might be able to get something done back here. Might even be able to do a double drop, get a backline garrison set up, bring in some reinforcements. 19 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock, so he's got enough time to do something sneaky, but that's about it. They got about enough time to be sneaky one more time. After that, they're going to have to just force their way in the front door. They won't have time for anything else. Broken Arrow holding here on the backside. This garrison, no garrison back here. OP just lit up, though, and Broken Arrow turning back that way. We'll see if they can get something going on back there. It looks like the allies are trying to pressure the front door right now. They got this one tank just out in the open. Looks like they did finally get a hold of that tiger that was inside the hedgerow there. Germans pushed out pretty far away from Grandpa's house, though, making their way up the road. Pineda goes down and then is immediately avenged. There goes down. Mechanic now pushes forward, taking his place while he reloads. Dinosaur Nugget making his way up to the house. Gets taken down in the smoke. Handful of infantry by the Germans making their way around to the north side. Gets spotted, though. Both get cleaned up by sharpshooters in the hedgerows. Critical making his way up to that front door position. Oh, he's being greedy about it, too. Running straight across the open. Oh, Insolent Bandit didn't see he's jumping up and looking with his binos. He doesn't see him. He doesn't see him. No way. Critical makes the long run and gets it done. Put your OP up behind the dead tank. Oh. Oh, and the tank just cleared the 76 just cleared the barn too. Critical's in a pretty decent position to bring a squad in now. Max Cot now set up back. Trying to get Insolent Bandit. Should be able to... Nah, he's kind of in that bush. Should have been able to see him. A couple of guys pushing up trying to take back control of the barn. Critical still laying low. Not 100% sure what he's waiting for. He could be... I wonder if his... Yeah, I bet his OP is on... Yep, it was on cooldown. His OP was on cooldown. He had to wait for the cooldown timer. Oh, and then he immediately gets caught by Insolent Bandit. His OP is active. We'll give it just a second. We'll see if it survives. They got a Tiger pulling up. They're going to lose their tank support here in a minute. Max Cot trying to position himself to support. Snooze Doggo gets taken down. Here comes the spawn in. Or not. You know, okay, there it goes. Critical spawns in. Where's the tank? The tank repositioned towards the north, catching rounds in the backside. He's stuck in the hedgerow. He's trying to get some repairs, maybe from Warshade. I don't know, but he can't get out. He's stuck. Oh, I'm pretty sure that Tiger has eyes on him. He's trying to reposition. Oh, the Tiger misses. He's still getting hits on him. He's catching rounds from the other 76 off to the right. Can he destroy one? He misses again. He's catching more rounds. The northern 76 now repositioning himself. More ricochets, and the Tiger goes down. Misses a juicy opportunity on that 76 who was in the open. Critical has made it into the point now. Making his way straight towards the garrison. Insolent Bandit doesn't spot him in time. And the garrison is gone. There's not really much the Allies can do about it at the moment. They don't really have a ton here. I do hear a bombing run about to go through, and here comes the airhead with a much more well-timed airhead bombing run combo. Not perfect, but better. Does look like they are going to see it. Tiger still trying to support it. Here comes the grenade from Insolent Bandit. I saw him throw it out. He missed with the grenade. Critical trying to run up and support this, trying to keep this airhead alive. It gets caught with a rocket from Nomegs. Airhead goes down. 14 minutes left on the clock. More spawn-ins on this OP down here in the south. That is completely compromised. They are being taken down. Allies starting to get aggressive down here with their tanks. After the loss of that Tiger, they're dropping down all their abilities, throwing out everything they have. There is one more tank up here to the north for the Germans. Half-track coming out as well. Does look like Hill 5 is completely secure at the moment. Massive spawn-in on that OP down in the south. Shally lighting him up with the hip fire. Does end up getting cleaned up, but not before cleaning up most of that OP spawn. Nomegs now running up into the barn. Both tanks pushing up, trying to get aggressive. 3 tanks for the Allies now pushing in. More infantry pushing in. Does look like the Allies have taken control of Grandpa's house. They should start bringing some infantry in from the north now. Start pinching the Germans who are in the trenches north of the circle. 2 of the tanks have now pushed up into the edge of the circle, right on the edge of the zone. Down here on the south side, just blasting away, tearing up all of the German reinforcements. There is some engineers making their way around the backside, trying to get some satchels on these tanks. The infantry isn't catching them. He might get at least one of them. Looks like he's about to drop a satchel on the medium. Ooh! I don't think he got it. No, he did not. The infantry saves him. Bradders, I think, cleared him up from behind. And here comes the capture. Is starting to flicker. Looks like the Allies have control of the circle now. The Germans still have a lot of guys spawning in up here on the trenches. The Allies have brought a half-track in and parked it right on the edge of the zone. Here comes the P4 around on the backside. Looks like he's going to try and come around and get a hold of this half-track. I don't know where this P4... He's going really deep. Maybe looking for the garrisons going so deep. He really wants to get behind these guys is my guess. I don't know. He's not really, like... He really needs to turn around and... Like, he could have destroyed that half-track already. All right, the half-track is going to get satcheled. I don't see the satchel, but I'm pretty sure it's on there. Nope, here it comes. Lon's putting it on there now. Satchel on the half-track. These tanks just driving around here on the south side of the map, blasting everything. There's just not enough reinforcements coming in to support it. If only they could have repositioned that half-track down here by this building where Bravo Squad is, they would have been completely secure down there to spawn in off it. With this tank protecting it. They're trying to bring the infantry in from the backside. The half-track's going to go down. Here comes the P4 from behind, but one of the 76s is looking that way. Oh, the P4 catches a rocket from Sign and goes down. Infantry all over these tanks now. These tanks trying to keep this capture going. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Still plenty of time. They could potentially back these tanks off and save them. One of them goes down. They've still got 2 tanks in here. The medium is pretty damaged from dueling it out with the P4, but he's going to be okay. There's no real threat behind him. They can just get this infantry up in here. Here comes Precision Strike. Oh, there goes the other 76. Nice Precision Strike. The last 76 trying to back off. The German infantry absolutely going crazy trying to secure this point, making sure they don't lose it. German defenders not messing around. Managed to destroy one of the tanks on their own. Commander got the other one. The third one's backing off. All damaged up. They're still trying to push in for Grandpa's house, but they're not securing the house first, and they're getting shot in the back by the squads that are there. Here comes Retro. Stary catches that guy. W. Wiser. Retro looking like he's trying to drop an OP or something. Most of this attack seems to have finally played out. The Germans have secured the circle. The tank is now backed off. The next German tank pulling up to the hedgerow. The Allies still pressuring. Don't know if they can do it. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. They're still catching the German reinforcements. Are coming in from the backside. They got a squad up over here. If these guys can break through, they could be in a good position. Maybe even take out this tank that's coming in, which could allow their 76 to push back up. They are taking a lot of casualties. R2 running in, runs right past Ritalin, right underneath Souls, comes around the corner. He's on the half-track. Gets dry thems. That half-track is not active, by the way. Gets Norvald. Yeah, that half-track is not active. Like, I don't know if the engine is running or... Maybe it is. Maybe it just shows up as black on my screen, but it's active. All right. I don't know why it shows up as black on my screen. Oh, gets spotted by Souls and taken down. Alright, so the half-track is in fact active. Here comes the Greyhound to try and clean it up. Oh, but Necker got it first, and then the Greyhound got taken out by the Panther. Look at this push, and they're losing Hill 5 while it's happening. What has happened over here? Not much, just a single squad coming in from the north. Do have a garrison up at AA battery. Germans, or yeah, the Allies. Sorry, the Allies should be able to pull this back pretty easily. It's not a ton of pressure, but it is going to mess up their attack. Here comes Nalscott into the trench. Gets one. Oles gets the other. Heggett still staying low. They are kind of flickering on the capture. There goes the OP. Where is the garrison? Oh, there's an airhead. Heggett's on the airhead. Nalscott cannot save it in time. The airhead's going to go down. And then he gets shot in the back by Heggett. Oles does take him down, but with the airhead gone, they should be able to pull this back even without a garrison. I don't know. There's still cap pressure going on here. They're oddly kind of winning this cap race. There's just a couple squad leaders back here. They're starting to pull it back. Let's go back down here. Oh, yeah. The Germans have completely cleaned up. Here comes the 76s finally pushing forward again, but I think it's a little too late. They got another one pushing up. He's catching some rockets on the lead 76. The Germans just flooding infantry out of the circle. This 76 pushing in, looking for the garrison. He's hurt, and he's just driving straight through. He's going to run right into this Panther. Oh, he's got the garrison, though. He's right on top of it. Did they spot it? No, he's going for the Panther. Got a hit, but he is hurt. He's catching rounds. He got the first round. He hits the sweet spot. I think he kills him. Oh, you need to shoot soon, bud. Oh, you took too long for your second shot, and now he's got the... Oh, it doesn't matter. Snooze Doggo took you out anyways, but the Panther was going to kill you because you took so long in your second shot that he shot first, and then he took the initiative for who shoots next. So he was basically going to kill you either way. You have some rockets coming from Necker with some more nice long-range rockets. Necker seems to be quite the AT. Pinpoint precision with that thing. No Meg's trying to get above 76. Doesn't quite make it up to it. Catches some more rockets. Looks like they've got another half track up on the edge of the zone. You've got Moisley locking it up. Oh, he's not quite locking it up. That's weird that he's... There we go. He got... Maybe it just doesn't show it that way on my map, but it should have been locked up. It's making the sound. We do have a tank pushing in for the Germans, getting a little aggressive on Hill 5, wanting to make sure that the Allies have to pull back. Here comes the next bombing run from the Allies, though. 4 minutes left on the clock. A little bit of cap pressure going on. I really hope the Germans didn't get too aggressive here. Trying to pressure Hill 5, pushing that P4 over there. Does kind of seem like they'll be all right. They are still capturing Hill 5. I think they're going to be okay. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. Another spawn in for the Germans there on the garrison. Allies trying to force their way in. Hill 5 is pulling back. Oh, fish stick is taken out by Lawn, who jumps the wall. Lawn gets cleaned up. Sorry, excuse me. Ooh. Allies getting up in it, but they're still losing. They're still losing at Hill 5. I don't know what's going on back here, but... There's a P4 in the point. That's what's going on back here. There's a P4 just sitting in the circle. There goes the P4. There. All right, so the Allies should start pulling this back now. 30 seconds left for them to get the middle point captured. They do have decent positioning, but that doesn't look like they have enough men. They do have a tank on the far back. Does look like they took this tank out back over here while we weren't looking. They're driving a tank up in the circle. 15 seconds to get this cap going. They got a 76 right up out. He's starting to get some kills. He's got an engineer just all over him. He's got rockets coming off. The Steezus just saved the 76 from the engineer. Oh my goodness. Okay, we just passed the 2-minute mark, and the Allies are beginning to capture this point. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. There is quite a bit of German infantry here, and this 76 is taking damage. He's got ATs all over him, but they're getting cleaned up, and the Allies are starting to get some infantry up inside the circle. The 76 is driving around in circles, cleaning up the infantry. More spawn-ins coming in down from the south. Getting cleaned up. Bullseye. Oh, there it is. There's the stall up. They need about 5 seconds. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, it would have to be more than a quarter way capped at the 30-second mark. So I'm pretty sure that's a German victory there. But what a close finish it was. The Allies really came close. They are capping it. I don't think they have enough time. It has to. Yeah, it's got stalled up again now. No way. That ain't gonna hit the halfway mark at 1 minute. They were so close. Oh, it's getting stalled up again. The reinforce. Yeah. Congratulations to the Germans for your victory. It was so terribly close. Very well played by both teams. I gotta get hats off to the organizers for setting up a couple of well-balanced teams. This was very back and forth. A lot of fun. I liked it. All right, we got 30 seconds left on the clock. Let's just get up in here and watch these guys shoot the crap out of each other. Oh, Makati just wrecked these guys. Go, Puma, go! Oh, he had a shot on that 76. He didn't take it. All right, well, there you have it. Complete insanity at the end. Congratulations to the Germans for your victory. Let's take a quick look at some combat scores. 1280 from you. Tanker's always doing good. 958 from Windrunner. 942. Oh, yeah. 1606 and 1400 from the Recons there. 1091 from Drive. 1134 from Lawn. 1075 from G4 Lima. Tanks always doing good. Tanks always looking great. All right. Well, there you have it. I honestly, I don't even have a ton of commentary. There was a few things, the commanders obviously could practice their bombing run airhead timings a little bit, I mean, but not terrible. They attempted them. They're clearly aware it's a thing. So I got no real criticism there. Some spur of the moment things, but it's hard to criticize that stuff either because, I mean, when you're in a heavy firefight, logic isn't always at the top. So, there's my boys. Yep. Yeah, pretty balanced. Very balanced, I think. I had a lot of fun watching that. So, thank you, everybody who watched. I'm going to go ahead and shut her down there. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take it easy. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em